Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
All right, everybody, all right. It's Denver Dave here, live from the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado, on this November 3rd, 2014. Guys, the holiday season is hit, and we have a very special hangout for you tonight. So what we're going to do tonight, guys, is we are going to light the fire. Again, this is Denver Dave from the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado, along with my co-host Rachel Kelly out of Ohio. And we got a very special hangout for you tonight. We have members of the Unit of Prosperity here with us. We are, guys, killing it in DS domination, guys. Right now, e-commerce is indeed the hottest thing going. So what I want to do is kind of explain to you what we're doing here. We have these Google Hangouts every Monday night, and basically, guys, it's just people sharing their experiences, people sharing their stories of what has happened to them in this short window of time with DS Domination. DS Domination launched in September of 2013, so we're just over a year, and we have success story after success story from coast to coast all around the planet of people absolutely killing it, okay, in e-commerce on eBay as well as on Amazon. So basically, in a nutshell, DS domination is dropship domination, DS domination, okay? It's basically arbitrage, some people call it. Some people call it product sourcing. Guys, we have a simple copy and paste system here, and it's only $20 to get started, which is so mind-blowing. When you hear these stories, you're going to say, if that is really what's happening, I just got to get a piece of this. Guys, it's real. We all got started here for the same $20. And what I'm going to tell you now is your results may vary, but you're going to hear about people doing incredibly well here with DS domination, dropship domination. The person behind the genius of this system, Mr. Roger Langille, did over $2.1 million last year on eBay. Okay, he is doing the training. Okay, you get to look over his shoulder live. Actually, in many cases with our live training, we have the recordings, and the actual training that you get is step by step to walk you through the process. Okay, so we have at this point, just over a year in, since last September, we have nearly 100,000 members in DS Domination. But what you're looking at right now is a team called the Unit of Prosperity. As you can see by my shirt, we are the UOP. We're very excited, very proud to be part of this incredible team of nearly almost 20,000 members who come together under this flag called the UOP. And we just really like to pour out and share what we have been doing with people. And so we have these hangouts to share with people what this DS domination has done for us in this short window of time. I personally joined last November, and my life has completely changed. So things are going, excuse me, incredibly well. A lot of excitement is going on, and I can see that you know, the broadcast is showing live, guys. So we are live as far as what I can see here. So hopefully everybody can hear me. Hopefully everybody can see me. Big things are happening in DS Domination, guys. The holiday season has started. The holiday shopping season has begun. November 3rd. This is our first hangout as we enter into the holiday shopping season. Okay. Amazon is predicted to break their record last year, where they did over $74 billion. Okay, I said that right. Billion with a B. This year, they're predicted to do over $100 billion. Guys, we have entered into a world where the earnings, the potential here is unlimited. Okay, you can get started for just $20 by clicking that join button below. You can get more information by the information button below. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is the best $20 decision you'll ever make in your life. $20 decision absolutely has changed the lives of thousands of people, and you're about to hear from a few of them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and let you know to stick around, because we have a very special guest tonight who is the founder of the Unit of Prosperity. He's the #1 earner in all of DS Domination. He's going to be on with us a little later this evening. So stick around and just pay attention to what is happening in the lives of a lot of these individuals here. It's just so exciting to be aligned with these folks that are absolutely crushing it and killing it in e-commerce, starting with a $20 business decision. So I'm going to go ahead and start to my left here, and I'm going to ask Mr. Dante Jeffrey to come on out. Dante, man, I got to hand it to you. You have been doing some amazing, amazing things in DS Domination. And I learned so much from you as we all work together. I learned from all of you guys, and you guys have been just absolutely being leaders and outstandingly paving the way, making things happen. Dante, tell us a little bit about how DS Domination has changed your life in 2014 and how you see it doing for you, turning the corner into the new year.
Well, in order to know where I started off in DS Domination last year around about the end of Septemberish, and I really didn't take it serious at all when I first started DS Domination. That was a big mistake on my part. I know that I could have been farther along ahead than where I am now if I would have taken it serious, but I had a nice job. You know, the job was paying well, and a lot of things were going in my favor at that time. Where the job would fly me different places, I would travel and have fun. But that all came to an end the next month. I didn't even know that December that was going to be the end of my long ride of flying places and the companies doing everything for me. And they said, you know what? Hey, you did a good job for us. It's time for you to kick rocks. We don't need you no more. You built up our office. You built up our company. Hoorah, high five. And they left me for dead, pretty much. So I had to look for another job. I also had to look for a home and a lot of other things that I had to get together all within like a couple of days, like three or 4 days. And if you're looking for a house or apartment or anything like that, it takes longer to even find one that you can even pay for and things like that. So to make a long story short, I went down to New Orleans, where I actually had to sleep on the couch for probably like a month or two until I found a place, till I got on my feet to get in a job and things like that. But one thing I always that helped me was DS Domination because of the eBay sales that was rolling in. So they put food in my mouth, helped me do a lot of other things just to get around and get my feet back in the ground. And when I saw that, the only thing that was there was eBay and the Unit of Prosperity that was around me, all the positivity, and I seen all the proof. That just showed me and gave me great belief that I can do it too. And once I did that, I stopped everything else I was doing and started to take the Unit of Prosperity and DSD very seriously at that point. And from that, once I made that decision, I got very serious. I started getting all the products, coming to the training and being a better leader. That's one thing that the UOP has taught me to do. DSD has given me the stability to pretty much get me an apartment, get me pretty much whatever I want to get now. I can do what I want to do now. It gave me the freedom to do that. Okay. I went from zero, pretty much homeless, to now I'm a 6-figure income earner in less than 10 months. just off of the training and the leadership that's behind me here today. So that's one thing that's what DSD has done for me within 10 months. It pretty much totally changed my life around once I decided to make the decision to take it serious, because it is the DSD. I don't take it lightly. I take it serious because it changed lives. It changed a lot of people's lives, not just us on the council, not anybody on the panel. A lot of people that's out there watching, their lives have changed. Obviously, I'm just like one person, but there's thousands of people's lives have changed, and they got the same story I have. And I see that now, and that's one thing that has helped me prepare for it, and I'm looking to help other people out as well.
Man, Dante, that's awesome. I mean, really, in 10 months, some people might find that hard to believe, and you mentioned the word proof. As you can see, you know, we have a very strong presence on Facebook as a team. This opportunity in general. Tell everybody the power of DSD and how the fact is that really there's no recruiting required. Really, the more items you list as you're taught in the training, the more money you're going to make, correct?
Right. I barely recruit. The people that I recruit are the people that say, you know what, I want to change my life and I want in. And those are the people that I basically look for. I don't recruit people. I look to change people's lives. So if they're looking to change their life, because a lot of people are my friends, so they saw me go from ground zero to where I'm at right now. So now once they see the proof, right? Because I was the test dummy, and the test dummy proved to be true, right? So now guess what they want to do? They want to jump on board as well, because they see how it changed my life. I don't recruit. I do everything. I'm a product. I use the product. I use eBay. I use Amazon, and that's how I make 98% of my money.
Man, that's awesome. Guys, you're hearing it from somebody who went from homelessness to a 6-figure income in 10 months, and he started with 20 bucks. All you got to do is click that join button right now. You can get signed up for 20 bucks to get started in your e-commerce career. Unlimited earning potential here, guys. Again, your income may vary, but like we said, the more items you list, the more sales you're going to make. It's a simple copy-paste system. Very proud of you, Dante. That's just awesome. All right, now I'm going to move along to Deidre Jones. All right, this young lady gets me fired up, guys. She gets me so excited. She's so fun to work with, and you guys can see we have a lot of fun here in the Unit of Prosperity. You know, we really do work closely together, and it's just awesome to see so many people with such wonderful spirits to begin with. Now all of a sudden the financial pressure's off, and now they have more time to reach out and engage and help others and do the things they want to do in life, and you can see it in their face. People at DS Domination are happy. You know, the financial pressure has been lifted in such a short window of time. Deidre, tell us what's been going on for you in 2014. Here we are right now in the holiday shopping season, right at the beginning of people spending, whipping out them credit cards, buying with their cell phones, buying with their tablets, people buying on eBay and Amazon. What are you selling, girl? Are you making money over there with DSD, or what's up?
You better hear me and hear me loud and clear. I'm making the money. Just please understand. And I just want to let people know that we are on our second round. It's round 2, baby. I was here last Christmas. We had a blast. I did not quite know what I was doing, but I soon found out when the deposits continued to dump into my PayPal account. I was never an online marketer, and that's what I love about DS Domination, because I'm a face-to-face person. But when I came into DS Domination, you almost don't have a choice. You almost make money by accident. So this is just round 2 of Christmas time. There's so many clues to what to sell for Christmas. It could be anything. There are thousands of people celebrating the holidays, and people say, oh, well, I don't celebrate Christmas. Well, I bet you'll celebrate when you go to the bank. So whether you celebrate Christmas or not, other people do. So why not get paid for what people are going to do anyway? I know one thing, Denver Dave. I tell you what, I'm not even buying snow boots, because as hellish as last winter was, I didn't have to put on boots. I made all that money with my shoes off, okay? I didn't need boots, galoshes. I didn't even need a scarf. I was in the house with my scarf wrapped around me for fun and for fashion in the house, because I never left the house. But my PayPal card worked just fantastically fine. So I am here 1 year later, DS Domination, cut and paste. It's just too easy. You can almost do it with your eyes closed. So freedom, yes, with my 3 sons, I can be home when they go to school. I can be home when they get home from school. I can go to the school and take homework that got left behind. I can volunteer. I can do community service. I can help the homeless people. I can do whatever I want because I'm living my life right now on my terms and nobody else's. DS Domination fits in wherever you can get it in, whether it's 2:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is up to you how and when you want to do it, but it doesn't matter because cha-ching, cha-ching, it could come at any time within those 24 hours. So I'm excited. Click the link below, get busy, stop whining, stop crying, and stop complaining because it only starts with you taking action right now. The unit of prosperity. That's where it's at, baby.
Hey, very well said, Deetra. It's just so amazing how it all happened so fast. And
yes.
Here we are, the first Monday in November. I'm just shocked how fast the year went by. And, you know, I did say it as we were turning the corner last year into the holiday. I said, guys, 2014 is going to be an amazing, amazing year. So with the holiday shopping season coming up, have you actually been sharing the opportunity with other people so they can understand that this is a way to make some extra money for the holidays, but you don't want to just be a consumer buying. You could be selling on eBay and Amazon.
Absolutely, because that's where everyone shops. Everyone knows about eBay and Amazon. It's so not a foreign thing. Everybody knows what that is. And I mean, why not shop there yourself? And as Coach Lakeisha has said, are you going to get paid for Christmas or are you going to pay for Christmas? So I mean, the time has flown so fast. The one main point I wanted to say is, isn't it wonderful to be in a company where there is no feeling of wanting the end to be in sight? How many times have we tried other business? We say, oh my God, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. This is blah, blah, blah. We have not had that feeling. I am just as excited today as I was 1 year ago today. That is really unheard of, and all behind some $19.95 that you can write off on your taxes. That's awesome. I don't know where else you can do that.
That's awesome, Deetra. Hey, you know what? Congratulations to you. I know you're going to absolutely kill it and crush it this holiday season. In 2015,
good ideas, Dave. Got some good ideas, man. Got some good ideas.
I already know. You know, I'm going to be right there lockstep with you. We're going to make it happen in 2015 and beyond. Such wonderful things have been happening for the members of DS Domination, particularly if you're on the unit of prosperity. So what you'll want to do is click the join button right now and get started. It's $20 to get started, guys, and you're going to align yourself with some very, very successful people in a very simple business that has unlimited potential here. So now what I want to do is I want to move over to the Bronx, New York. Okay? This is where my main man, Mr. Excitement, Mr. Kerry George, is setting it on fire with DS Domination. He happens to be my sponsor in DS Domination, and it is an exciting, exciting time to be involved in this program. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Excitement keeps the fire going because he is killing it on all ends of this business, and we're just getting started. Kerry, tell them what's happening over there in the Bronx for you with DS Domination. Kerry, can you hear me?
There we go. Can you guys hear me now?
Now, yes, sir.
All right, all right, all right. Y'all already know what time it is. I don't even got my theme music ready. I didn't think he was going to call me up so early, man. But anyway, guys, y'all know who it is. Kerry, Mr. Excitement, Bronx, New York, in the building. My whole co-op is furnished by DS Domination. That's all I got to say, guys. That's how we do the whole place. That lovely set in the back. If I could tilt the camera that way, you'll see the lovely entertainment system over there, the drop-down screens, all that. It's like MTV Cribs, but this is DS Cribs, man. This is how we do. Man, let me tell you, if you would have told me 12 months ago that I would have been, because I've been in 12 months, that, you know, my life would have changed so much thanks to DS Domination, you know, I wouldn't have believed you. If you would have told me 12 months ago that, you know, oh, you're gonna be selling on eBay, you know, you're gonna be selling, you know, thermoses, you know, back scratchers, you know, what's that thing? Fake dog poop. Yeah, people selling fake dog poop on eBay. Okay, caskets. We have people selling caskets and with no bodies in it, just the casket. We don't do the bodies. But if you would have told me that this would have been my reality, I would have laughed at you, because a lot of us come into DS Domination and I'm like, that's like my grandma's program. I'm not gonna do no eBay. I mean, I'm over here watching this shiny ball with the Beamers, Benz, and Bentleys, man. I'm over here with the Beamers, Benz, and Bentleys, man. I ain't gonna do no eBay. That was my thought process when I first started. And then Reggie said, well, I'm gonna go do this because I'm tired of being the one making all the money and my team not making money. So I'm just gonna go sell on eBay and just make my own money on my own without having to worry about a team. I said, okay, no problem, Reggie. Go right ahead. I'll sign up with you for $19.95, and I'll just, you're my friend. We've known each other so many years. I'll sign up with you. So I made my it's like tithing. It was like tithing. So I just said, let me just pay the $19.95 just so that I could be plugged in. Really didn't want to do this. This wasn't my focus because it wasn't shiny enough. Okay, when you join these businesses and they got shiny balls dropping from the ceiling, you just get so hypnotized by all the glitz and glamour, but behind the glitz and glamour, nobody making no money. We're just so average. People take us for a joke. A lot of people said, "What? DS Domination? Copy paste? eBay? Get out of here." 1 year later, we're all laughing all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. So I'm glad I finally woke up out of the fog and stopped chasing New York City taxis, that wasn't going in my direction down the street, and finally settled right here with DS Domination. Now, here's the thing that you got to keep in mind. Okay, it was around this same time last year we got in, but really didn't know of the holiday season. Some of you might be watching and be like, you know what? Yeah, I want to get in this 1995. I'll get in it, but you don't want to get in it with a 1995 mentality. You want to get in it with a $19,095 mentality, because if you do that, trust me, this holiday season is just the springboard. Because let me tell you, let me show you, let me give you a glimpse of your future with DS Domination. Because this is how fast it happens. Okay, we're in November 3rd right now. November 3rd, before you know it, we're going to be December 1st. And then we're talking about 25 days till Christmas. Christmas is going to come. We're still going to be making all this money, whether you like it or not. Like Keisha Bass says, you better just take any kind of action, even imperfect action, just make it happen. Okay, what side of the canvas do you want to be on? So December 21st is going to come. Boom, December 21st is going to be gone. Next thing you know, we're still going to be making money past December, because in January we got all of that money coming on. Now in February, after Valentine's Day, we're still going to make ourselves some Valentine's Day items. And next thing you know, we're in March. And when we're in March, what's everybody begging for? Spring, spring, spring. So then we're going to start selling all the potting stuff, get the grass right, the lawn furniture, the mower and all that. We're going to sell all of that, okay? And then next thing you know, it's summer, okay? And one of my team members, shout out to Mr. Larry Brown. He's over 65 years old, and last year's summertime, can I say it? Can I get a hot tub? Woo! He sold a hot tub, guys. Yes. So next thing you know, summertime, we're selling hot tubs, we're selling slip and slides, we're selling all this kind of stuff. And then before you know it, it's August. And when August comes, woo, we're wrapping up the summer, and we're back to school. And then we're doing the back to school thing, and next thing you know, it's over, and we're right back around in the holiday season. say on this side of commerce, time moves like this. It's not like your regular job where it takes forever for the year to go by. No, it goes in quarters. And we're in the fourth quarter. Next thing you know, we're going to be back in the first quarter, and it's going to go quick, quick, quick. So guess what? Your bills come in every month. How about having some real cash flow come in? Whether you recruited anybody or not, because recruiting is optional. We don't even have to tell nobody else. We can shut the doors right now and don't tell nobody else, and we'll keep all the money to ourselves. But recruiting is optional. But guys, let me tell you, you want to be in here right now with this team. Guys, look, we're not wearing these custom shirts, okay? This is pride we got on here. Pride, unit of prosperity, okay? UOP certified. This is how we do. Okay, guys, we have changed so many lives. So many lives. I've helped so many people that were unemployed start making some serious income on eBay. People that have lost their jobs. People that have lost their homes. We change lives. We don't gotta show you Beamers, Benz, and Bentleys because like Atlanta's own shirt and tie guy, Jock T. Morris. Okay, he shows you the checks. We're showing you the checks. So if you want to get involved with this company, with this team, the #1 team inside of DS Domination, because we do it like nobody else, you want to make sure you click that Join Now button. You don't even need no more information. Don't be like me. I got involved in September, and I didn't wake up until October. So get involved in November and start in November, and your bank account will reward you. Copy, paste, press play, watch a video, do it. Don't worry about losing all the weight now. You can watch the Tybo tapes and the Jacqueline tapes next year. Don't worry about all that. You just want to watch DS Domination videos, copy, paste, follow the instructions, and you will be successful. That's all I got to say.
Hey, man, Kerry, you got me hyped up, amped up. I'm ready to sign up again, man. Send me your link. Hey, let me ask you this, Kerry, real quick. You mentioned Mr. Larry Brown, who's 65 years old, and I'm sure he doesn't mind us sharing that because we've shared that prior. But you have people on your team even older than Mr. Brown, right? And even, you know, somewhere from 18 to what age, man? I heard you had some on your team who was very, very old. And, you know, guys, what we're telling you is it doesn't take rocket science. You know, this is very simple, copy, paste, and anyone can do it. Kerry, tell us about some of the people you have on your team that are even older than Mr. Brown.
I do got people older. Peter's older than Mr. Brown, and he's been in here. He's been with me almost. Oh man, it's going to be close to a year now. So he's making money. I got to give a shout out to Team Walker, Eric Walker and his wife. When he says we start from the old people, we got the Walker family. Now let me tell you guys, most of us watching, we have a prior background in network marketing. Great industry, great profession. But when you have somebody that's never been exposed to this profession before, like Eric and his wife, they have no prior network marketing experience. And they came in, Eric started cha-chinging, he put his wife on, she opened up an account on eBay, she started cha-chinging. They have a 12-year-old and a 16-year-old daughter, 12-year-old son, and they said, hey guys, watch these videos. They sat them down and watched Roger's videos, and they had the kids pick out the items based on the video, what the video says to do, and the parents put it up on their account. And anytime those items that the kids picked, cha-ching, the kids get that money. Guys, Eric said if he could teach the dog how to watch the videos, the dog would be cha-chinging too. So we got people from 12 years old. And yes, you can't stop a 12-year-old, but a 12-year-old could follow the videos and tell you, hey mom, I found this item, put this up. Okay, this is no-brainer. And then we got people in their 70s doing it. We got people with no arms. Okay, guys, this is just too phenomenal. But I love the fact that I could finally help people without having them to be a quote-unquote super-duper recruiter. They don't have to do none of that. All they got to do is watch the videos, and now I can sleep at night. This is not blood money. I'm not signing people up knowing that they're going to fail. I'm signing people up knowing that they're going to succeed if they follow our simple copy and paste system. So all the money that I've made from the affiliate, I need the help of these another 1,000 people like Reggie has. Find their way to the DS Domination Unit of Prosperity, Freedom Bank. Okay, because we're liberating people. We got Valerie Mason. Wait till you hear Valerie Mason. Oh my God, she fired her boss. I told fire. We fire bosses here. You want to fire your boss? You're on the right team. That's what I gotta say. Wait till you hear her story. She kicked her boss out and went on a cruise. Can you do that? Can you fire your boss and then go on a cruise? She gonna let you know how it go down.
Hey, Mr. Excitement, hey, on fire as always. Now you guys see why he is known as Kerry, Mr. Excitement, keeping the fire going, baby. Hey, listen, here's what I'm going to do now, guys. As you can see, we got some special effects going on. I'm going to get that little birthday hat that Rachel has. I think that's cool. And look at Keisha back there somewhere on the river in Spain. Where you at? That's so cool. Guys, this is what we do. We have fun here. We have a lot of fun with Unity Prosperity. This is a great business. Yes, you make a lot of money, but guys, it's a journey, and you're not in business by yourself, okay? You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself when you join our team. So click that join button right now. And so what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and turn the call or this hangout over to my lovely co-host from Toledo, Ohio, Ms. Rachel Kelly. Rachel, are you there?
Thank you very much, David. This is an honor to hang out with you and the UOP Council, and such amazing stories. I mean, I listened to Dante's story. I remember when Dante, Keisha, and I used to hang out on Hangouts, just like talking like all night. We had a dream, we had a vision, and we didn't know where we were gonna go. We didn't know how we were gonna get there. But sometimes we wouldn't go to bed at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes 4. And Dante wouldn't go to bed sometimes. So it's just so awesome to be able to sit here and look amongst my peers, look amongst the other council members, and to see the growth that has taken place. And and what an honor to be on this hangout with you, David. And so, before we move on, I want to ask you, how has DS Domination changed your life?
Wow, Rachel, you know what? It has been such an incredible year. I joined DS Domination last November, and let me get rid of that cake. But I joined DS Domination last November, and I got to tell you, this 12 months I've been in has absolutely changed my life in a big way, because I still work a full-time job, and I'm able to build DS Domination part-time and really strategically get my finances to a point where I'm going to be able to walk away from my job in style and retire and move anywhere in the world I want to move. That's my goal. I'm very goal specific, and so I saw the vision right away when I heard about DS Domination. It just made sense. Guys, the economy is going to the internet, okay? People buy at the click of a button with their smartphone, their tablets, their computers. Everybody's wired. Everybody walking around doing their phone. You know what? Everybody, how many people have their credit card on file with Amazon and eBay? Over 200 million and growing, okay? They don't have to sit there and hold the card and dude, it's already in their account, so they're buying. People are buying. It's consumer-based economy. So I'm taking advantage of that. I came in for $20 just like everybody else, okay? And that $20 has, literally changed my life in a way where finances are not an issue, okay? Fattening up my savings account, just getting ready to get the car I want, able to, put away and plan for the kids to go to the kind of college I want them to go to. You see what I'm saying? I can travel and go on cruises right now. I mean, there's stuff I can do right now, but I'm really planning strategically, and aligning myself with people like you guys has put me in a position where I'm in the driver's seat with my money, okay? And so before that, it was just like anybody else. No matter how much I made on my job, no matter if I got a raise, it's barely keeping up with inflation or whatever. It still meant that I had to watch every penny. I had to, I kind of, was a little tight with money. Now that is gone. I don't have to worry about that. Not that I'm not managing it properly, but the financial pressure is off. My wife can feel it. The kids can feel it. My life has changed. Rachel, you're on mute.
Okay, I said that is awesome. I can definitely relate to you when it comes to not having that financial pressure on you, as many people do, and especially this time of year. This is, we're going into the Thanksgiving, the Christmas holiday. Many people will go into a lot of debt just to celebrate Christmas. Here is a way that they don't have to do that. They don't have to go into debt. They can actually, earn the income right here. Even if they want it just for the extra cash, that's what's available. And it's funny, I think back to our last hangout we had together, and we realized that we were selling the same thing. That's funny. And look, we both were making money. That's so cool. What's really, really cool about it is, you were making money, you were selling yours, I was selling mine, and it's because of the training that we got that we were able to still be able to sell items and still prosper. So, wow, that's really awesome. So, David, tell us, what advice would you give to those who are listening in right now?
Man, I'm going to tell you, you know what? You got to go ahead and take the entrepreneurial leap of courage. Not that it takes all this courage to spend $20, but I think what happens is, sometimes people, they've been burned before. People have been, they've been taken, they've been bamboozled, right? And they have this, sort of reluctance to take another business venture because, it really was a stinging loss, or for whatever reason, it didn't work. But I'm telling you that it is about perseverance. It's always about courage, and going forward and saying, if they can do it, I can do it. I'm going to get involved. So my advice to anybody is to get involved right now in DS Domination. Your sponsor is going to make sure you get plugged into our team, the Unit of Prosperity, with all the resources we have available, the training, the hangouts, the ongoing sharing of information, our Facebook group, our marketing site, everything you need is right here. And for $20, it's sort of misleading, Rachel. That, hey, $20, what kind of value? Really, $20? We couldn't be making. Look, let me tell you, $20 gets you started in the unlimited earning potential of e-commerce. There is no limit to what you can make in e-commerce. So get started, guys. Click that join button. Take the leap of faith. Join the Unit of Prosperity. And I tell you what, 2014 can end with a bang for you, and you can turn that corner into 2015, killing it on eBay and Amazon. Back to you, Rachel.
Wow, that was powerful, David, and thank you very much, because I think that's advice that many people would love to have that would love to hear, and they're not able to. This opportunity is open to everyone, but not everyone has an opportunity to be present here listening in. So definitely it's an advantage if you're here today. I know you all have been patiently waiting for our guests, so I'm going to hurry up because I have like 2 more superstars that I need to interview before I bring our fearless leader on for the interview. Wow, I don't even know who to pick first. Wow. Valerie. Hey, I said Keisha, that's my girl.
No, let me go before Valerie. I do not want to go behind Valerie. Okay, no. I don't want to go behind Valerie. No, thank you. I'll go first. No.
Okay, but what does Valerie want to do? Like, I'm going to say, Valerie, what do you want to do? She ain't saying nothing. Okay, I'll let you go, Keisha. Keisha.
Here he goes.
This girl is on fire.
There you go, Carrie. I got it for you.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, now I'll stop it. Hold on.
This girl is on fire.
All right.
Hey, Keisha, you took me back to the event. You making me want to go to another event.
Okay, I had to go back there. Yeah, it's just this is a monumental night. We're waiting on the guests, and let me just say this about. I can just put this into the guests and stuff like that. Many of the people that are here today, all of us actually here today, are because of the guests that we have coming, stepped out and took a chance and did something that people talked about him and everything. He got put out some places, and things happen, but he saw something bigger, and because of that, like I always tell you all, when I first got started, I was at, like I said, 2 figures per month, probably about. When I got started, I might have been at 2 figures per month. I mean, I should, because I was making $20 on the people I had signed up, right? So I was a 2-figure per month income earner at that point. He told me, and looks like he just joined us. Oh my God! I gotta talk fast, okay? So he told me that that I would be a 6-figure income earner inside of this particular business. And sure enough, before the year was out, I absolutely did that. Not only that, you all, but several people on my team, Dante had not announced that he had actually hit those numbers that he had hit. I guess we're announcing it now that, and we're talking about somebody who does not recruit. We're talking about on the product side. This dude is a beast. He's killer on the product side and has went from homeless to a 6-figure income earner with the products alone. Okay, we're not talking about recruiting because I'm his sponsor, so I know how much he recruits. Okay, so I can definitely attest that. I got the reports. Okay, I can pull the reports, so I know how much he recruits. No, he spends a good portion of his time and energy inside of the products. He knows, the products that we have, and he's paid the dues, right? I got several people on my team that are 5-figure income earners that many of us, we never saw that. And that was because someone had a vision that, they had a unit, right? And said, I'm going to have a unit of people. And now, everybody on the panel, is pretty much, making some good, good money, right? Great money for what we do, okay? I'm not in my shoes right now, Dietra, okay? So I have no shoes on today, so, and made, close to $200-300 just on one platform and not even with no shoes on. So anyways, I love it. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you, Reginald. Happy birthday. I'm going to push it off to somebody else because I'm rambling.
Okay. Well, he hasn't came out. Keisha, thank you very much for sharing with us. And truly, you have been the example. And we know that Reginald has truly been a big part of changing that 2-figure to a, 6-figure? And we're forever grateful. What'd you say, Keisha?
I said we're actually over $200,000 in a year between the products and the affiliate commissions. And many people don't the thing about it is some people never see that in their lifetime. Some of you are watching the Hangout right now. If you don't get into an organization like this or a business like this, you will never see that type of money in your life, right? Not in one company. You'll never see that kind of money on a job, and this company, the industry alone gives people the opportunity to pull those kind of numbers, right? So, in less than a year, right? Some of us have done the numbers we've done in less than a year. So it's unbelievable, but you know what? I can, definitely documentation beats conversation. If you want to see my back office, then just hit me up, okay? Over here, right? We got documentation.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Wow, Keisha, that is definitely amazing. I want to move on to Val, but I'm not sure if Reginald is ready yet or not. I don't see Tam. Tam is not out, so I'm gonna. Oh, Tam is there. Okay. Tam, are you guys ready, or you want me to go ahead and interview Val first?
Hey, Rachel. No, we're ready. Let's rock and roll.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me go ahead and we'll come back and we'll interview Val after this interview. So, and definitely we have to hear from Val. So what I want to do now is I want to introduce you to the lovely Tam Phillips, the founder of Beautiful People, who is going to be interviewing none other than our fearless leader, Reginald Stinson. So we're going to go ahead and move out of the way and turn it over to you, Tam.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. Thanks for the nice introduction. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, first of all, Reginald, I just want to say thank you for taking time out of your birthday today to spend time with us. I know why you're doing it, and from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. I know this means a lot to me and to the Unit of Prosperity. We love you so much. We just had to try to do something on your birthday. So for those of you who don't know of Mr. Reginald Stinson, let me just tell you, he is a six-figure income earner. He is the top income earner for DS Domination. Okay, he made his own way. You know, he did the hard work. He went through the trenches, and he has recruited nearly 2,000 people on his own. So that's a lot. That's a lot to say for someone. So basically, he's formed his own company, and that is the Unit of Prosperity. And so, Reginald, how you feeling tonight?
I feel great after a glass of wine.
That was really sweet. That background looks awesome. Where y'all at? Y'all at a restaurant, right?
I'm at Ruth Steakhouse. I'm actually in the lobby area right now.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I know that you come a long way, and you know, God has really blessed you. I know that God is the forefront and the head of your life. I just want to know, and other people out there in Unit of Prosperity and those who are not yet in the Unit of Prosperity, what is it that motivates you and drives you to succeed on a daily basis?
Well, honestly, am I coming through clear? I can't tell.
Yes.
Am I good? Okay. All right. Well, what motivates me basically, you know, kind of reflecting back. What do you say, Dave?
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk, and then hopefully it clears up because it's nothing I can really do about that. Unfortunately, I'm not at home.
Okay.
All right. But anyway, kind of reflecting my journey to really get to the point to where I am. I mean, it really is the pinnacle to what motivates me to succeed. I mean, a lot of you all know my story, some of you don't, but if looking at where I've come from, you know, being a statistic at one point in my life, deemed for failure, you know, made a lot of mistakes early on in my life, and you know, this industry has really given me you know, a form of redemption in life. So fast forwarding from all that throughout the stuff I've been through, you know, I'm married, I have a family, and you know, I see people who are elderly, for example, at, you know, Dollar General stores and Walmart. So I knew that early on, when I was 20 years old, when I was first introduced to this industry, that wasn't the path that I wanted to see myself go down at that age. You know, when you're up in age, I believe that you should be enjoying retirement. You shouldn't have to go back to work because your retirement can't cover bills, so on and so forth. So seeing all that, planning for retirement, you know, also proving that you can come from where I come from, which, you know, my background is not rosy or anything like that. But you can come from where I come from and be successful. You don't have to continue to go down the same path. You don't have to settle for less. You don't have to settle for being broke. You know, people label people for failure all the time. So what really drives me is of course, my family, my why, and also paving the way and creating a legacy for them that'll be here when I'm gone. So that's the thing that motivates me most is my family, and you know, breaking those generations, even something for them to inherit versus, debt like, most people, 99% of people in the world do.
Perfect, perfect. What main point would you give people who are on the fence about deciding whether or not they're going to start their own business or just work in DS domination for themselves? What can you give them? What advice can you give them to just try to help them see the light with DS domination and the unit of prosperity?
Well, the advice that I would give anyone that's on the fence about DS domination is, you've seen the stories. I didn't listen to everything here tonight. I actually just hopped on here, so I don't even know what was said. But I know that a story was told. You've heard all the success stories. Some of you all have been looking at this company for months, even a year since we've been in. In order for you to design the lifestyle that you want, you just have to take action. You just got to jump out there and take that leap of faith and just do it. When we got started a year ago, we were at a point that we were living off savings. My wife did not know this at the time, but we were living off savings. And I took that leap of faith because I saw the value in the product. I actually went out there and did the work with the week. I made money. And I knew that if I couldn't make it with this, I just was not going to make it. So I took that leap of faith. I went out there and did it, took massive action. And a year later, we're at $500,000 in this company. So it doesn't matter if you have as long as you have a heart, as long as you have that desire to succeed, and as long as you are coachable, then you start as what you're and to doubt yourself, then again you put up a wall in front of yourself which keeps you from progressing forward. So you just got to jump out there and do it, take massive action, and listen to what the people on this panel have told you tonight, or that they tell you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it looks like we lost him for a minute, and that's okay.
It looks like we lost him. He'll come back on.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So we'll go ahead, and while we're waiting for Reginald, there he comes. He's coming back now.
Reggie, are you able to turn off your video feed so we can just hear your audio? Maybe that'll help us out.
Oh, that's so clear.
There you go.
Okay. Well, the reason why I dropped is because. Are you all still there?
Yes,
sir. I hear you.
All right, I dropped off, so I don't even know what I was saying. Where I left off at. But basically, guys, it all starts with action. You just have to jump out there and take action. And I think I was wrapping it up, and just listen to what your coaches and mentors are telling you to do. And, success will come, but success comes at its own time, depending on, the situation. And it comes at its own speed for everybody. It may not happen in a year for you. It may not happen in 3 months for you. But if you stay the course, it would eventually come.
Wonderful. Okay, last question. What's in your future? What's in the future of Mr. Reginald Stinson and the Unit of Prosperity?
What's in the future? You see this right here? I'm going to buy this restaurant. But honestly,
thanks for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what's in the future? I mean, that's a broad question, but I will say that my goal, first and foremost, is to impact thousands of lives. And even though this is a home business, I do consider it a form of ministry, because there's so many people out there that are suffering financially. And now we have a vehicle here with DS Domination that can help set anyone's life free if they apply themselves. So of course I'm looking to broaden the horizon in that regard, and of course looking to do more real estate, buy restaurants like this. This is a very nice restaurant, by the way. And also, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, what else to happen outside of that. But, you know, this is just a few things, open small businesses, and just continue to go out there and impact more lives, most importantly, you know, because all this is good, you know, the glamour and all the, you know, physical manifestation of this type of stuff is good. But what good is it if I'm not taking anyone with me? I mean, is that really success if I'm not bringing other people with me? So my goal is to reach the masses and bring as many people with me as possible. And DS Domination has made that possible. So I'm excited about the future.
Yes, you should be.
Awesome. Well, we are excited with you. We cannot wait to see what you bring to the table and then what others bring to the table as well. I'm going to turn it back over to Rachel. Don't go yet. Rachel, are you on?
Yes, Tam, I am here. Just wanted to say thank you very much, Reginald, for, I know this is your birthday, and we really, really, really appreciate you taking out the time. I know I'm sure there's 1,000 things you can do, and you're always giving to us, so we really, really appreciate you for just taking some more time to give. And we know that's your heart, that's just who you are. It's just a token of our appreciation of how much we love you, how much we appreciate you. You know, I'm big on give me my flowers while I still live. Don't wait till I'm laying across a casket. So we want to honor you today with a gift. And David should have it on his screen. And then what I'm going to do, Reginald, is I'm going to put the link inside of your inbox. If I can find it. Oh, there it is right there. Just keep, well, you know, I'm going to have to approve you. But in the meantime, while I'm doing that, we're going to sing happy birthday to you. Okay, so y'all ready? Let's go. Y'all got to unmute. I can't be doing this by myself.
Talking about Anna 1, Anna 2.
I'll be having me embarrassed on a live hangout.
This is Stevie Wonder version. The Stevie Wonder version.
Where's my friend? Come on, Keisha.
You want the YouTube?
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Oh, that's horrible. Okay, we could do better than this. Let's just sing the original Happy Birthday version, and let's just do it with a lot of heart because we love Reginald so much.
Come on, Valerie. Come on with me.
Ready to go get another bottle of wine.
No more, okay?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need one after this.
Clearly, singing is not our strong suit.
It's hilarious. You guys do that.
Woo! Sound like someone died.
Videos?
I ain't singing at your wedding, Valerie. I am not singing at your wedding.
That's okay.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Reginald!
That was our Milli Vanilli happy birthday.
Really. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay.
I will.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do.
Trying to regular state.
Well, thank you. We love you. And we're going to let you get back to your wonderful evening, okay?
All right. Yeah, because I had to go back to the table. They put me out the lobby.
Coming on, we appreciate it. God bless you. Happy birthday.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, God bless you.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Love y'all too. Thank you all.
Love you too. Take care. Enjoy.
Thanks. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was funny. You guys are hilarious.
Can I get two
You
glasses
guys
of
are
wine, please?
hilarious.
Oh my God, I've never laughed so hard in my life. I'm gonna cough up a lung.
I can say I'll be making money doing that, okay? All right?
All
Okay, so let's
right.
get back to our guests. We did not want y'all to feel like we forgot about you all. We did not. And thank you very much for being a part of that birthday interview, birthday celebration. And what we're going to do is we're going to go and finish this hangout with none other than Valerie Mason. And I'm just so honored to be able to present her to you. And I mean, Val, I don't think I've ever interviewed you. You've always interviewed me, so this is really fun.
Really?
No, I've never done this. You know me, I always try to be quiet, to the side.
You gotta stop that.
Don't worry, Rachel. Go ahead. Show what you learned. Show what you learned, Rachel.
Oh boy. So at this time, I want to introduce you all to Valerie Mason. And Valerie, please come out and share with us your DS Domination experience. And I mean, I'm always seeing like, I mean, I'm like, does she ever stay at home? I mean, look at you, you're gone somewhere. And I'm like, how does she have a job? I'm like, and I know you had a job at the time, right? So I'm not going to tell you a story about how you, like had a job and you never went. When we're in Vegas and she's like, oh, well, I'm going to go here. I'm like, Val, don't you have a job? When are you going to quit? So anyway, Val, come out and tell us your story, please.
Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for that introduction. And it's an honor and a pleasure, as always, to be on these Hangouts. As Rachel said, I'm Valerie Mason, and I'm from New York. And you talk about life-changing events. You're talking about making one decision in your life that has totally made everything different. It was definitely me with DS Domination. I joined about a year ago, a little over a year ago, I believe the end of September. And I got my first sales in October. In my very first month, I made over $3,000 in profit. And this is someone who's been in so many businesses for over 20 years. So for me, when I made my first $10, you couldn't tell me I hadn't made my first $100,000. I was so excited. And I just caught a vision. And that vision, I was able to link on to Reginald Stinson's vision. And Reginald saw something in me, and I just pressed forward with this business. I just believe that somewhere along the line in my life, there had to be a better way. And I'm sure there are many of you who are watching who are looking for a better way, whether it be for your family, or you're taking care of elderly parents, or you don't like your job, or you just have a passion you want to pursue, but you don't have the time, you don't have the finances. I was there. And I just pressed forward, and I fast forwarded, and I stayed with these wonderful people in the unit of prosperity, and I latched arms with them, and I went on to do some amazing things. And 2014 is not even done, but it has been the most life-changing of my entire existence. I just quit my job about 2 weeks ago, and there was something I wanted to do, and I wrote it down on paper. Keisha Bass here on the panel said, you want to quit your job, write it down. And I wrote it down, I stuck it on my laptop, and I looked at it every single day. And I would go to work, and I would work my 9 to 5, and I would come home, and I would be up till 12, 1, 2 in the morning, because I knew this was it. Once I had that first sale, that was it. I was sold. And I knew this is going to get me to where I needed to go. So I quit my job, and as Carrie said, I quit my job and I went on a cruise. And a few months ago, I said to myself, when I started making the kind of money that replaced my income, I said, Valerie, what are you waiting for? It's time to make your final leap of faith. And it's time to say goodbye to corporate America. And I said, you know what, after the cruise, I don't want to go back. And I was at that point in my life where I didn't have to. So I took my final leap of faith, and I shouldn't say my final, but another leap of faith, and I quit my job, And I'm moving. I'm moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. I've always wanted to leave the New York City, and now I have this opportunity, and I have the finances, and I have the freedom to live wherever I want. And so you talk about freedom, and this is what it's given me. It's given me freedom from worry about bills, freedom about, I was just not unpacking, but going through my closet, and I came across a receipt from April of 1996 when I was on welfare. And the receipt said I got $263. You multiply that by 2, that's less than $550 I was raising my 2 small children on. And to look forward and to see where I'm at now, has someone told me that 18 years ago, I would have laughed in your face. So it's all about perseverance. It's all about sticking true to what you believe you have. And you have something right here. You're watching us. You're listening to us. And our stories are real. We've all had our ups and downs. We've all had, and I hate this word struggle, but it's the only thing I think of right now. But the struggle doesn't have to be real. The struggle can end when you make your decision. The struggle can end when you say enough is enough. The struggle can end when you write down your goals and you get serious and you say enough. I've had enough. I want more. I deserve more. And that's where I've always been. I've always felt there was something better for me. And there's nothing wrong with jobs, but for me, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I wanted to live my own dreams. And 2014 has been nothing but a dream. To quit your job, to move, I've traveled all over the world this year. I don't have any debt. My children are graduating. My daughter's graduating from college. This year has been phenomenal, and I only can imagine what 2015 will bring for me. And I want the same for everybody who's watching. These stories don't have to be just a story. It doesn't have to be something abstract. You could be the next story. You should be the next story. You should be on this panel with us. You should be with us. You should be prospering. You should be thriving. Struggle is here. It doesn't have to be, but prosperity comes here. But you have to take a leap of faith, and you have to join us. So that's my message for you. I wish you all the best, and I wish everyone could just live one dream, no matter how small, and just let it snowball to something that will just blow your mind. So thank you so much for listening to my testimonial. Thank you so much, Rachel, for interviewing me. And I love all you guys. That's just all I need to say.
Woo, Val, I got chills, girl.
Love you too, Val.
Yeah, we got Pastor Mason in the building.
I get so passionate. I mean, look what it's done for me. How can I not be passionate? This is totally changing.
Reverend Mason. Yes.
That's okay, Val. I'll try to hold it down in New York without you.
Please do, Gary.
Those are some big shoes to fill, but you know. But can I have your room?
You know, I was not going after her. No, I was not. No, I have learned better. I've been in this game for a whole year with her, and I know how it goes down, okay? It's like I'm a singer, right? So there's some singers you do not go behind, okay? So it's like you don't go behind Valerie Mason on a hangout, an interview, nothing, okay?
Look, I don't even know how to interview after that one.
Somebody pass me some Kleenex, okay? Please, I want to cry about my dreams, all right? I really want to cry right now. I just want to cry.
I just have one question. Who is excited about this next phase of DS domination in the unit of prosperity? Yes. What will come now?
It is going down in DSD and the UOP. I'm fired up, excited, guys. It's huge. It's huge. You don't want to miss being a part of what we got here, guys. So like you heard everybody say, join DS Domination for $20 to get started on a journey that'll absolutely change your life. I love everybody's story here, Rachel. Rachel, let's hear a few words from you before we close out. We got close to 10 after the hour right now. I think we got time to hear from you. I want to know, because you know what? I know that I'm a little bit embarrassed about what the Broncos didn't do yesterday, okay? It's Bronco Nation. And every time I think about you, I think about the Cleveland Browns. I'm a big football fan. And you're over there in Ohio. I know it's cold there. We go there to play. But I know you're doing big things up there in Ohio. It's been such a uplifting story when I hear your story. And you guys are glowing because you guys got money flowing in from DSD. Rachel, tell us your story about your cash flow in 2014 and where you see this in the holiday or in the beginning of the holiday, end of the year, into the new year, doing for you and your family.
Thank you, David. And just to kind of pick up on that Cleveland Browns thing, my husband, you and him would kind of like have a really great conversation about right now because he is truly a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. I asked him the other day, I was like, why do you still follow them after all these years? But hey, they had a winning streak, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But my son just said that winning streak ends on Sunday, so I don't know. But anyway, just to kind of tell you a little bit about my story, because I definitely do not want to take 10 minutes. Again, as I share often, I have many stories. But the one that, hold on a second. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So my main story is, I'm sorry, I have many. But the one that I would tell the most and that I believe that I am most passionate about is, it's the years that I missed out on with my children. That has been the most difficult thing for me. If you're a mother and either you're working a job 9 to 5 or maybe it's you're that person that's on the computer all day trying to figure out how do I make some extra money? How do I make a difference for my family? And you miss time. I took my daughter out yesterday. I think it was Sunday because we have now mother-daughter days. And, I asked her a question. I said, you don't really believe in what I do you? She said, no, Mommy. She said, because I've seen you too many years. And even though she knows that I'm making money, she's come to the point where she despises what I do because of all of the years that I was constantly on the computer. And so now I get an opportunity to make up for that. I get an opportunity to spend that time with her. I get an opportunity in the evenings. I just shut down. I'm like, I'm just doing family time. I'm just going to do my family. I'm going to spend time with my children. I'm going to spend time with my husband. And to me, that's the why that makes me cry. It's the thing. It's the reason why I do this. It's not about money. It's about what the money provides for you. It's the freedom that the money provides for you. So those that are listening in, it's changing your life. DS Domination has changed so many lives. It's changed my life. It's changed every single life on this panel. And just as it's done it for us, it can do it for you. And the best part of all of this is that the leader, you just heard him, you just heard his interview, that's who will be in the forefront. You're not just coming in behind someone who does not care. He cares with his heart. He gives unselfishly. And many of you have heard, or many have mentioned the fact that you've heard Reginald. Reginald has been the force that has helped us all to get here. He believed in us. Val tells her story how, and she didn't share it today, but she told her story how her sponsor kind of just left, and Reginald just took her under his wings. That's what we have here. And for me, it's been like, I was looking at my income today, and I made this year what I used to make when I worked at a factory, and that was Jeep. And even though if you work at a factory, you're making at least $70,000 to $100,000 a year. And so when I looked at that, I was like, wow, it's almost hard to believe. And the thing that I love most about it is, if I'm not in a eBay, Amazon mode. I can just go talk to people because I love people. I love helping people. And that's where my passion is helping people. Yes, I love the money on eBay and Amazon, but I love helping people. Who can I help? Whose life can I change? That's my mission. That's my purpose. My purpose is to be here to help change somebody else's life. And you know what? You can't do that when you're broke yourself. When you don't have any money, when you can't do anything yourself, you can't reach out and help nobody else. Now, here with DS Domination, we have that opportunity.
Rachel, that's so amazing. I mean, and this is just the beginning. So, I know nothing but wonderful things are ahead for you and everybody in DS Domination. And you are such a people person, I can tell, And I was fortunate enough to have met you in person in Vegas, which is also wonderful. Now, here's my question for you, because, we have an incredible team here with the Unit of Prosperity, unlike anything I've ever seen. Just the cohesiveness, the camaraderie, the collective work that gets done. Business is a team sport. A corporation is not one person. You need a lot of people doing a lot of different things. And we learn from each other. We help each other. We assist each other. We celebrate each other. Have you ever seen such an amazing team of people come together under one umbrella and the kind of success that's being had here? Have you ever seen such an amazing group of people come together?
Never, 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 never. Never.
Right.
And I have been in this industry for a long time. I started trying to make money online back in, when I think it was like 2005 when I joined eBay. So it's been that long, the journey. So, no, I have not. And, this to me, it's oftentimes I'll put in the little chat box, I'll say, good morning, family. So that's what, I see you all. I see you all as family. I don't just see you as just, a business partner. And a lot of that has to do because of who I am. I don't believe in, I believe that I'm loving you unconditionally. I have no conditions. And with that being said, that's what I feel in our group. That's what I feel when I look in the group and I see everyone's trying to help one another. If one of the admins is not there to answer the questions, we see the team members that they're plugging in, they're answering questions for one another. I've never seen anything like this before. Never in my life have I.
The bar has been set. Okay.
In Vegas. Did you get a chance to go to the Bahama Breeze?
I did not. I arrived right when you guys were getting on the bus to go.
Oh, you missed it. Did he miss it, Deidre?
Oh, man.
Let me say it. Yes.
You took over that Bahama Breeze.
Oh, did he?
They didn't believe it. They kept saying, are you sure you're going to need the whole restaurant? We need the whole restaurant and the one next door. We need it all. We took it over. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the icing on the cake. And to see I don't know, how many people did we have there, Deidre? How many people were you thinking?
Over 300.
Over 300. And we hadn't been, how long have we been a team?
Well, we had been a team since the fall, but there were only 485 when I started all together. But once we got to Las Vegas, it had grown so very, very, very much. I think we were at 10,000 in Vegas. We had just crossed 10,000. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And now we're over 15,000 and growing.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's awesome. And the growth will not stop, guys. I said it before. This company is going to continue to grow. You want to grow with this company. It's amazing. DS Domination is the big ticket to your success. If you want to make money online, get started for $20 right now. Click that join button. You heard it from people who are crushing it, starting with just $19.95 that changed their lives. So I want to thank everyone for being on the panel tonight, especially my co-host, as well as Tam, who did the interview with Reginald. It's been wonderful having you all here. I want to thank you once again, and we're going to close this out with our song, Good Feeling. Hey. Click that join button. Become a part of the unit of prosperity. Change your life too. All right. Thank you very much.
No soul, right? You got no soul.
Take care.
Wrong for that. Wrong.
Thank you for watching. For more information, go to the About tab and visit my website. You'll see it right there in the description. It's partnerwithyvonne.com. Again, www.partnerwithyvonne.com.